Hot take, but lifting weights is more important than cardio after the age of 30. Now, it's not to say that cardio isn't important. It definitely is, and I do a lot of it. However, hear me out. Listen, muscle loss after 30 is real, and if you ignore it, your metabolism can tank, your fat loss can increase drastically, and it just makes aging a lot harder than it probably should be. Hey, so after I turned 30, I started to notice a change. I felt the same in terms of who I was, but I noticed that when I would not lift as consistent, my body changed. Fat started to show a little bit more. You could tell my metabolism was slowing down, and honestly, I just didn't like it. And I noticed that every time I didn't lift, this would happen. You know, I used to remember where I could binge on a weekend, like literally not lift, eat whatever I wanted, minimal physical activity, and wake up Monday morning right back to it, the same. And after 30, I'm telling you, that shit changed. And it never was the same ever since. Yeah. This was the point when I shifted my mentality from just staying active to lifting intentionally and making it the priority over everything. Here's the science. After 30, each decade, you lose about 3 to 8% of muscle. And that's according to a Harvard clinic study. And when you have less muscle, that means fewer calories burned at rest, which affects your fat loss. And then you combine that with the modern stresses of the world, bad sleep, a desk job. Here you have the recipe for a dad bod. Cardio is vital. It keeps your heart healthy, but it doesn't stop muscle loss. Only lifting does that. Think about it. Muscle isn't just for looking swole or looking jacked or looking lean. It's literally your armor against aging. More muscle equals fewer injuries. More strength equals longer independence. And a higher metabolism helps you control weight gain. I've trained men and women in their 40s and 50s, and I swear they feel younger, even a decade younger, once they started lifting consistently. And I even see the difference myself. See, this is the reason why I built the lab, because most people don't need more running shoes. They need more structure. A plan that builds muscle, supports cardio, and actually reverses the aging process. So if you're not seeing results with your current workout plan and you're tired of doing random workouts, come get inside the lab. Link in the bio. All right, so here's the game plan after 30. All right, you want to lift weights at least 3 times a week. You want to mix in cardio, but make lifting the priority. Now, if you're training for a running event, this is completely different. However, lifting weights is still going to benefit your running just as much. Eat enough protein to support muscle, at least 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. And most importantly, sleep like it matters, because it does. This is how you age gracefully. And so you're strong, lean, and not soft. So lifting after 30 is more important than cardio, not because cardio is useless, but muscle is the real currency for health and longevity. So stop chasing miles over the priority of lifting weights. And if you want to build muscle, join the lab, where we can get you a program to make it all simple.